You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, hosted by Haize, your number one spot for all things Chicago Bulls.
One second. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? All right, there y'all go. All right, let's go. All right, y'all. What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host, Sir Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into it for today, y'all. Man, listen here, y'all. Matas Buzelis was just named to the Rising Stars competition for the Chicago Bulls. And this is another opportunity for the rookie to really shine. And that's really what this comes down to, right? With Yves Missi being diagnosed with a right knee hyperextension, it's now opened up the opportunity for Matas Buzelis to be added to the Rising Stars competition game. Buzelis is averaging 6.4 points per game on the season, but we know he's only recently started the last few games for the Chicago Bulls. And this is a major one when it comes down to it. Shout out to Matas for just being the only Bull to have the only player to represent the Chicago Bulls in All-Star Weekend. He's now going to be in the dunk contest, and he's going to be in this rising skills competition. So I think this is going to be a big one for him to see what he can do, right? He's going to be playing in there amongst his peers. And for those that have said, while I still say this, right, I still do not think Matas Buzelis has an opportunity to any type of realistic way to get into the Rookie of the Year competition. Don't overlook how much storylines do matter with things like this. And so Matas Buzelis getting in there as far as being named and being in the dunk contest and really having an opportunity to really add some more eyes to him in the All-Star Weekend, maybe something does happen. And maybe it's good for him and the Bulls and people to kind of more so recognize that Matas Buzelis is a player in this league and somebody to really watch out for out of this rookie class. So, it is what it is, and we'll see what comes down of it. Rob says MVP of the game, perhaps. I think that he has that opportunity. I think that, Matas has the excitement aspect of the game, right? And when you look at the Rising Stars, the tournament that's there and things like that, like it just adds if you're able to be a player that really can turn some heads in that, it is what it is, man. So, and honestly, Matas should have been in there anyway when it comes down to it, man. It is what it is, right? He's going to be on the team with Julian Strawther, Bub Carrington, Bilal Calabarli, Amen Thompson, Azor Thompson, right? So he's on a team that, we'll see what happens there, man. But shout out to Matas for being able to get added to that, and we'll see what happens there. NBA felt bad about how shit the Bulls have been the last couple of days. Adding the Acme and Bulls were safe. And we're like, all right, Matas, you're in no, that has nothing to do with it. It really just comes down to Matas especially when you look at since he's been a starter, he's right up there at the top of any rookie statistics. And so he was the next man up. It just made sense to add him into the game. When is the game? The game is tonight. So Chasing Dreams, the game is tonight. So you'll be able to watch him tonight, do that. And then he's in the dunk contest tomorrow night. So hit the like button on the way. Shout out to Bulls Daily for always supporting. Matas is going to dominate. I hope he wins the dunk contest. Hey, listen, I won't lie to you guys. If Matas Buzelis wins the dunk contest, it's like I said before, winning against the Knicks on Derrick Rose night was kind of like the NBA title for the Chicago Bulls team, right? And if Matas Buzelis were to win the dunk contest, it'll be like another that's basically like our championship, right? Because we don't have really much to fight for. So, we'll see what happens there. Just hope no injury before the dunk contest. So far, he's been very durable. I mean, listen, I don't think the Rising Stars you don't really see people get injured in it, right? I think everybody's going to play around the same amount of minutes. It's more kind of a showcase than it is like a competitive game. So I'm not really too worried about him being injured personally. on a real note, he's finally getting more attention. I love it. That's the thing that's the most important in this. Like, Matas Buzelis has an opportunity to really kind of be the standout in the first 2 nights of All-Star Weekend. In the dunk contest and tonight in the Rising Stars game, he has that opportunity, right? There's something to look forward to for the Bulls. I mean, yeah, we don't really have much to look forward to for the rest of the season, so this is kind of it, right? My boy about to dunk on everyone. Hopefully. We'll see what Matas Buzelis can do, man. I think this is the type of game where Matas is definitely going to take it serious too, because we know that like Matas amongst his peers, he really does like he has that old school type of competition. So Matas is definitely going to come into this game and just look at it like, hey man, I get a chance to dunk on you. Were drafted before me, I'm about to dunk on you. Like Matas has that type of mentality. So I think he's definitely going to come out and show that as well. I would say. If Matas busts out an MJ jersey, I'm going to be crazy. Hey, he did mention bringing out a jersey. So we'll see what's going to happen there, but he did mention bringing out a jersey. Show off some handles too. Matas can do a little bit of everything, right? What's good, Haize? Hope all is well. My G blessings. What's going on, VO? Glad to have you in the building. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what Matas can do tonight. All eyes on Matas Buzelis and how he's going to perform tonight. I think it's going to be a great showcase for him and all the first and second year players. Keep in mind too, the team that wins this actually gets added to All-Star Weekend as well. So there's a chance that Matas Buzelis could end up going up against the All-Stars. If his team were to come out of this game and win it, there's a chance that he could then be in that first game on the actual All-Star game because of the way they've changed the format with the different teams. So be on the lookout for that too. Like, this could end up turning into a Matas Buzelis showcase weekend. Not to say that he's going to be like the highlight of the whole entire weekend. I just mean he's going to have a chance to be on several stages when it comes down to it. So we'll see. Peace, good brother. Early prediction, MVP for the game tonight, and he wins the dunk contest tomorrow. Listen, that seems very homery of you, but we'll see what the future holds, my brother. We'll see what the future holds. Hitting the hand on the rim is the injury I worry about, like DJJ always dealt with. Yeah, but Matas has been dunking like this forever. Like, I get DJJ was just an injury-prone player while he was here as well. Matas, I'm not really too worried about that. Congrats, Matas Buzelis, for being in the Rising Stars Challenge. Yep. Oh, shit, need Matas on that forward team. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to get too far ahead of it, right? But, like, if Matas' team wins tonight, he could be added to that 4-team tournament on All-Star game night, right? And with Matas' mentality, if you put Matas on that stage on that night and he's up there against actual, like, big-time NBA players, Matas is not going to take that lightly, bro. Like, he's going to come into that game like it's an actual regular season game. He's going to try to put people on t-shirts. That's what he's going to try to do. So we'll see what happens, man. But shout out to Matas Buzelis. Great accomplishment, man. The young rook has had so much, like, over the last, when you look at it, going into the starting lineup, playing pretty well in that starting lineup per expectations, right? Going into the dunk contest and being added to the Rising Stars game, man. Matas Buzelis is having a really solid rookie year. It sucks that he was only started, took about 50 games to get him to play more minutes, but, it is what it is when it comes down to it. They really need Matas in the Bulls to win to fix viewership things. Is so bad. Well, no, the viewership thing is more so because CHSN just had a terrible launch. Now, like, don't let those viewership numbers make you think it's because people don't have an interest in the Bulls. It's not that. It's because people just can't watch them. Like, there are so many Chicagoans who've not been able to watch it because of the launch of this new network has just been piss poor. It's been piss poor. So they said Mary was working with Zach LaVine. Matas was working with Zach LaVine. Yeah, I mean, that was a little tongue-in-cheek thing. Like, yeah, he's showing him a little pointer. So, we'll see what happens there, man. I think it's going to be a fun night. I think the next 2 nights, getting to see our boy Matas play is going to be fun, man. But make sure you guys are following us, man. I just wanted to bring this update. You can follow us at Bulls Central Pod. Send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. BullsCentralPod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, 773-270-2799. We're the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bulls related, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Best believe, if he wins the dunk contest tomorrow night, we will be on live. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See Red, y'all. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.